what do we do for these videos? We unbox the box. I tell you my hint for the book, we see the book, we read the book, it's a vlog. We love to see it. Hello there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mackenzie and thank you so much for joining me today. Today we are doing another unboxing and vlog. We have the Fairyloot, oh god, what month is this? Fairyloot February. Fairyloot February. So the theme this month is what the future holds, and my prediction was The Golden Flame by Emily Victoria. Alright, let's get this. Let's get our boxy poo open. All right, so we have our card, our spoiler card. I know what this is. Here's the thing, you guys. I need glasses. I'm not using them in these videos, so bear with me. And here's, ooh, okay. Let's get her going. Fairyloot does use these little that I am not a fan of, and my cats eat, so everyone seems to be asleep, so we'll hurry up. Okay, what is this, pillowcase? Per Aspera ad Astra, Red Rising, Pierce Brown. Oh, that's cute. This is a series I've been looking to get into. Through Hardship to the Stars. How cute. These are very blonde, blue-eyed people that we have here. Okay, cute. It's kind of a rough material. It's definitely a pillowcase, but it's kind of a rougher material. I don't think I have a pillow that's big enough. This is my palmistry pillow, and I got it for Halloween, and it's really not it's like a canvas, it reminds me of Scarecrow feeling. Like, it's not hard, but it's not soft either. And this isn't that, comfortable either, so it's just going to be decorative. You know what this material feels like? This is Fairyloot's book sleeve from January, and this outside material is the same as this pillowcase material. So, in case you're wondering, that feels almost exactly the same. Alright, let's see. Are you gonna fit? Ooh, alright, that works. That's cool. I'm actually excited about this now. I thought I wasn't gonna have a pillow that fit, but this is exciting now. Okay. You know, okay, so I haven't read Red Rising. So I can't tell you anything about the story, but Erin at Booked and Busy, I think is currently reading Red Rising or is finishing up reading Red Rising, something like that. She really likes it, so I'll link her channel, and if you want to go see someone talk about it, go ahead. Alright, spoiler card. These things. Hello, pretty woman. Pretty woman. Our next item is a cutlery set. Each utensil features a quote from Warcross by Mary Lou, and the box has a stunning design of the main heroine, Emeka. That's very nice. I haven't heard of that series. Warcross by Mary Lou. Warcross. That's interesting. This one says, everything science fiction until someone makes it science fact. That's cute. Okay. Until someone makes it science fact. These quotes, if these quotes make me want to read Warcross, I think this box has done its job, right? We'll get there, we'll get there. Ooh, I like the long stem. This one says, think badass thoughts. Cute. Think badass thoughts. I mean, that's a good mantra to have. This gold color. I love this gold color. Every locked door has a key. You guys, I might actually want to pick up this book. I'm almost a little sad that we didn't get Warcross because these are so cool. This knife is, that's a sharp knife, you guys. That's a point. That's a killing knife. Okay, cute. Lid is interesting. It doesn't feel like it locks, but it totally does. Totally locks. All right. Let's see. What else? We have our, what are these called? They're called tarot cards. I have a whole shelf of tarot cards, Mackenzie, and you forgot what they're called? It's been a stressful day. All right, so these are inspired by Spin the Dawn, which I probably could have told you, which is very nice. I love when like the art style feels like the book, and I could have told you. I haven't read Spin the Dawn, but look at those. These are beautiful. Like last month, I'm wondering if the 5 and 6 of Wands represents their characters, or if they're just like going on. No, because look, last month we got 3 and 4 of Wands, and now we've got 5 and 6. So I'm a little nervous, and part of me thinks that these aren't as connected to like the tarot as, I don't know. Because I don't know anything about these characters. If you know anything about these characters, like if they connect to the properties of like the wands, let me know. Because I would be interested to know. Because if not, they kind of just are pretty. Which is not a bad thing, but next we have, I know it's a candle. All right. This is a candle hand-poured by Flick the Wick, inspired by the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer, which I did not read. It's called Eco, I-K-O, Eco? I think I'm saying that right. Broken isn't the same as unfixable. Cranberry, peach, citrus, vanilla. That sounds really yummy, actually. Let's have a sniff. Oh my god. It smells sweet like candy, like Bubblicious bubblegum. Yes, it smells like Bubblicious bubblegum, the blueberry kind. It doesn't say if it's a soy wax, and here's the thing, I live in an apartment with cats, and it is not safe for them or for me to be inhaling from wax that is not soy. I love it, but if I will have to find out if it's soy, and if it's not, then it's just something for me to take pictures with, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it would have been nice if they told me on there if it was soy. What are these? Oh, I didn't even look at them. This next item looks like it's going to be fairy lights? Little moon fairy lights. The night walked down to the sky. Wait, the night walked down the sky with the moon in her hand. I can't read, but that's beautiful. The night walked down the sky with the moon in her hand. That's cute. Okay, so these are kind of like the lights that I have up here, except they're moons. That's kind of cute. It looks like it's going to take 3 AA batteries in a nice chunky pack, which is not bad. That's pretty cute. I wonder what color they're going to be. Probably yellow. Probably yellow. Okay, and then this is the monthly pin, which I'm excited about because January did not have a monthly pin. Ooh, inspired by Vicious, which I have not read, but I am wanting to. I haven't even read what the quote says. My pin at the bottom looks a little chipped. And I don't know how that could have happened. Plenty of humans were monstrous, and plenty of monsters knew how to play at being human. And I don't know if you can kind of see the chipped happening, or even like it almost feels like a fold in the metal at the bottom. But it is a cute pin, and I do really like it. All right, so carefully, let's pull the book out. Okay, so first we have the Fairyloot bookmark, which is fine and nice. We have the author letter, which is cute. And we have the fairy scoop for March. And now, da 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 da. Are these also? Ooh. This Golden Flame by Emily Victoria, a page-turning adventure. All right. It has dusty red edges, which is interesting. It's not pink. And look, it kind of... Can you see that? That's a little bit... Interesting that both the February books from Fairyloot and Illumicrate have not as good of painted edges as before. Let's see. Ooh, ooh, you guys. That's pretty. I'm being such a hypocrite right now. Such a hypocrite. Because I really like this character art, but I did not like what their editions of... What is it called? Is it the From Blood and Ash? Where they embossed, I think it's Poppy and Hawk on the covers. I didn't like that. But I love this. I feel like it's a more simple design. But it's still really beautiful. Do you like it? What do you guys think? I don't know. I really enjoy that. Let's look at the inside cover. Oh, goodness. That's beautiful. It looks... Wow. That's really beautiful. Look at that. That is amazing. Love it. I love it. I really love the whole vibe. Love the whole vibe. All right, let's read the author letter. See what Miss Emily has to say to us. This book was an adventure for me. I wrote it for my teen self because it was the book she would have loved to read. I wrote it to look at the ways that people can be kind as well as cruel to each other, and the ways we find hope even in the dark. Flame is truly the story of my heart, and Alex's and Karis's journey are segments of my own. As you join in this journey, I hope that you too find adventure in the pages of this book. Emily. So that's pretty cute. This art, I think, matches her pose. Yeah. That's cute. I like that. That's really nice. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. All right. All right, you guys. So, I'm going to put everything away, and then we can get started on this beautiful, beautiful book and this very interesting read. I'm very excited to read more about automatons and AIs and robots. Really, frankly. Stares at the iRobot collection I have behind me, but they're not in this pretty colored edition. All right, you guys, let's go. right, so check-in time. I am 102 pages in. Here's where I am. So far, it's going good. It's all right. I'll say it's all right. So we have some adventures going on. We have our main characters, Karis, who is a girl who all I know about her really is that she wants to go and save her brother. And she really doesn't care much about anyone else. She has this friend character, but she doesn't like she feels like they have been growing distant, so she doesn't really like bring up the fact that she wants to save her brother. And yeah, and then we have our other main character, which is Alex, which is the automaton, who is much cooler, obviously, because he's the automaton. But he has been asleep for 200 years, and he doesn't know that his father is dead, and also come to find out that his father is the reason that the other giant automatons don't work anymore. Have I told you what this book is about? I feel like I did. In case I didn't tell you what this book is about, basically we have Karis, who is lightly enslaved, I guess we'll say. Not even indentured, because she's not working off any debts, but she's stuck. She's trapped. She's enslaved. And no one will say it. No one is saying it. But that's what's happening. So she's enslaved by the script masters, and their whole goal is to bring back life to the automatons. And the automatons are these, like, giant robot beings that don't have AI, but they have tomes. And it's like a book that you write in, and you write runes in these tomes, and it makes the giant robot move, okay? So the script masters want the automatons to come back because they are an island nation, and that's how they have their power. She really wants to go and find her brother because the script masters took them, separated them when they were children, and she wants to find him. And she doesn't really care about anything else aside from that. Like, she doesn't even really care that she's enslaved. Like, she talks about it as if, like, she's at school, or, like, these girls just don't like her, and I'm like, there's so much bigger social issues that are happening right now, and you really only care about finding your brother. So I guess that's fine, but you're boring. And then Alex comes onto the scene, and he has missing memory pieces, and his father is the one who took the power away from the script masters to make the automatons move. And on top of that, Alex himself is an automaton, but he's not giant. He's like human-sized for an automaton, but also he has an AI. So he learns, and he has emotions, and he feels, but he also has a tome as well. And so there's this, like, whole talk of forcing someone to do something they don't want to do. How human does someone have to be before we give them human attributes? Which is an interesting conversation to have, but I feel like a lot of it's lost on Karis's chapters. When we're talking Karis, she really just wants to find her brother. And now that she has Alex, she kind of, like, thinks that they can do this together. I don't know. It's interesting because she feels like she's having her own adventure because there's her and Alex and her best friend, and they're off on this adventure. But it really feels like she is not having the same adventure as they are. I don't know. It's really interesting. So we'll see where it goes from here, because honestly, I just don't know where the plot is going to go, because all she cares about is finding her brother, so I can assume that's all we're really going to do here. Okay, we are halfway through. So far, so good. struggle because there's not really a lot of, like, world building that's happening. Like, I understand what their empire is about. I just feel like the focus isn't on... It's not on anything but the characters. Like, there is magic. There is political intrigue. But we don't talk about those things. Really at all. And it's kind of... I don't know if this is something that would not be an issue if if it was the right audience. This is a young adult novel. So I wonder if young adults feel like maybe this is perfectly fine. Like, it's not too upsetting. I'm also starting to wonder if, like... What I don't like in young adult novels a lot of the time is the main character will be very wishy-washy. In the sense that, like, they don't know / want to make a decision. And I'm not sure if this is something that comes from age, and I just don't remember being that way, because I feel like when I was 17, I was very... Like, you couldn't tell me anything. I was wrong a lot of the time, for sure, but I was stubborn and stuck in a decision when I made a decision, and I always made a decision, you know? But I feel like a lot of the times I'll read a YA, and the main character is, like, wishy-washy, doesn't want to make a decision, and I'm not sure if that is because that's what teenagers are like, or if it's just, like, a trope, and I don't like it. Which... If it's a trope, I'd just like to know, so that way I can avoid it, like the not like other girls trope as well. But if it's not a trope, then maybe I just need to be more aware moving forward, reading more YA and in that age range. Because YA fantasy is still very fun for me, but I feel like I guess I just don't like when YA fantasy focuses too much on the characters. I want an equal amount world building and characters, you know? Why write a character who is so wishy-washy, who doesn't want to make a decision, and then they make the worst decision ever? I mean, I guess it makes sense, because if you don't practice making decisions, the next decision you're going to make is a very strong chance of being wrong. You're gonna make a wrong choice. Are you kidding me? I mean... There's already so little, like... I need to walk away. Alright, you guys. I finished this book. And, you know, I really wanted to like it because it was sold as automatons and pirates. And, like... I didn't feel like I got much of either automatons or pirates. Like, there's one automaton the whole time, and I don't know. It was like this book was trying to be everything. It wanted to be an adventure and also like a rebellion, and they wanted to overthrow regimes, and they wanted it to be like a social construct on... It was a lot, and nothing was done well. I mean, and I don't know. I'm sure I would have much more enjoyment of this should I be in the age range it was written for, but I also truly feel like I am tired of main characters who are wishy-washy and don't make decisions. I mean, like, I'm also tired. I'm tired of characters who are wishy-washy, and I'm also tired of characters who have, like, one thing going for them, and that's their entire character, and after that, they're like, they're nobody. Who are you? So Karis the whole time wants to find her brother, and it's like, but who are you aside from that? What do you want aside from that? What do you want your life to be like? And then I just felt like every time we met a new character, like, their backstory was cool, but I don't know. I don't really have strong feelings for this. Almost at all. So there is representation in this book. There is asexual and non-binary and gay representation as well. I couldn't really speak to how well that was presented. All I know is that for this book, focusing on, like, what is basically two asexual characters, because the human is definitely asexual, and then the automaton is an AI. So for this book to be, you know, as asexual as it is, there was a lot of focus on every other character's romance. Like, if another character and, like, if two side characters started, like, flirting and everything, there was a lot of focus on that and a lot of drawing on that. And I'm not sure if that has to do with Karis, the human main character who is asexual, recognizing that she's not like other people. In that sense, I really wished there were more AIs. Like, when they said automaton, I thought AI. That's what I thought, and I think that's what they tried to market it as. But automaton, here meaning robot body. And if you want to say that there were automatons everywhere because these giant automaton robots are just sitting there lifeless, but don't have an AI to them at all, then yeah, there was automatons everywhere. But there's only one AI in the whole book, so it's not like it's overflowing with that kind of feel. And then the pirate stuff, they weren't pirates, they were rebels. And I don't know. Just because you're on the sea doesn't make you a pirate. And if we don't do pirate things, it's not really a pirate story. This is like a rebellion story mixed with, like, finding your family. But I'm sure someone liked it, and I'm sure for the representation it's good, and I'm sure young adults will find more value in it than I do personally. So, I mean, I can't read it for filth because it's not like it did anything absolutely wrong or horrible or destructive or anything like that. It was just kind of boring to me. We're a little sad. I'm kind of really sad I didn't like this book. I was very excited for it. I mean, I don't always go for books where the main plot point is family member wants to find their missing family member. It's not always my favorite plot point, but I also know that books like that can become much more and much grander. Because you start with such a simple premise and things can get bigger. But I feel like the rate with which this got bigger and exploded into its world was just not fast enough, and it wasn't as descriptive as I needed it to be. So I feel like I'm just saying the same things over and over again, but I really wanted to like this book, and I'm just really sad that I didn't. So maybe you will. I'm definitely not saying don't pass it up. Alright, you guys, so that was the video. That was the unboxing of the February Fairyloot and my reading vlog of this Golden Flame. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!